Welcome. I'm Jeff Hicks, the host of Sparks to Fire, the interview show for people desiring real change in their life. And this is a sparkler, 5-6 minutes or so of insight, knowledge, and maybe a challenge or two for people who are serious about wanting to make change in their life. Is that you? Because today we're talking about intention and goals. What's the difference? How do they come together? I'd like to suggest that intention is the goal. The goal is not the goal. Have you ever decided to lose some weight? And you set a measurable, attainable goal with a definite deadline? And you made it? Yay, you did it! And then a short time later, you were right back to the weight you were when you started. I've asked this question a lot of times, and you're not alone. People tell me that they too have not been able to maintain that weight. And I suggest the reason is because the goal is not the goal. Intention is the goal. Let's define terms. A goal is a stopping point. You've got the goal line. You cross it and play stops. You shoot and make a goal, and then you run to the other end of the court. Intention is an all-encompassing state of being. It's your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, all in alignment to achieve the goal and to live it going forward. Let's dig into this losing weight thing a little bit. When I decided to lose 35 pounds, I knew that I needed to set a goal. I knew that I needed some sort of a target, something to aim toward. It needed to be well defined. It needed to be attainable. It needed to have a deadline. But I also knew from my experience and watching other people that I needed to make big changes. Changes beyond just losing weight. I needed to think differently about how I ate. I knew I needed to feel differently about myself and what felt good and what did not. And I certainly knew that I needed to take different actions. I needed to eat differently. I needed to exercise differently. I needed to take action, and I needed to feel different, and I needed to think differently. A complete intention is what I set. And I achieved my goal a little later than what I had hoped, but I have maintained that within a few pounds for over a year now. So I know that merely setting a goal was not going to solve the thing that I wanted to change. I needed to set a complete intention. So how can this distinction between goals and intention help us? We need to set goals. They are mileposts. They are check marks we can check along the way to know that we are where we want to be. However, we cannot just set goals. We must set intention. We must know the complete state of being, the thoughts, the feelings, the actions that we want as we go forward to that goal, through that goal, and onward, in order for us to feel good about the change that we want to make. So what have we learned? Goals are a stopping point. Intention is an all-encompassing state of being, thoughts, feelings, and actions in alignment, so that whenever you check in and ask, is this where I want to be? You know that your thoughts, feelings, and actions are in alignment and will go forward with you with the goals that you set. I challenge you. Set a goal. Make it attainable. Make it well-defined. Give it a deadline. But be sure that you know everything that you want to think, feel, and act upon as you go towards that goal, through that goal, and beyond, so that the change that you make will be lasting, so that it will be real for you, and you'll know that this change was truly worth the effort that you have made. I hope to see you at Sparks to Fire. SparksToFire.com. It's where people desiring real change in their life, people like you, can learn things from teachers, guides, and experts. Interviews each week. SparksToFire.com.